Well, hello everyone and welcome to the wonderful Haringey Box Cup from here at Alexandra Palace. It's the 16th edition of this magical tournament. It's Europe's largest amateur boxing event. Fighters from all over the world descend here to compete on one bumper weekend of boxing action. And once again, you can follow it all right here on DAZN. Well, yes, this truly is the battle of the best. Two big questions here. Who will be next to etch their names into the boxing history books, as so many greats have done throughout the years here? And what familiar faces might we bump into here at Alexandra Palace this weekend? I mean, I was hoping for better. Could AJ not make it?
No, you got me, mate. Come on, let's go in.
Here we are, Darren, the great hall of Alexandra Palace. What makes this place great?
This is proper. This event itself is proper grassroots boxing. This is the opportunity for these young lads and ladies to make a real name for themselves and get their name on the board, on the list, whatever you want to call it.
This is everything, right?
This is it.
Right now.
This is everything. This is when it's just about the sport. Making your name for yourself. We was here last year and it was brilliant. It really was. The contests are great. You see how much it means to all these young fighters just to be a champion here is really special. It means a lot to them.
Well, as you can see here, Darren, the fighters representing all their different team jackets. The buzz and the energy, you can already feel it in here growing. What is going on here? Just tell us what's happening.
So this long queue here is for the doctor. So you've got to see the doctor before you fight. Make sure you're fit to compete. Up there on the stage is where you register and you check your weight. So
the hardest part.
It is one of the hardest parts. This is all part and parcel of fighting as an amateur in a competition like this. These are the protocols that you have to adhere to. And yeah, I mean, look, they'd just be ready to get in there now. This is the worst part for any fighter. You just want to get in there. You want to hear that first bell and basically show off all the hard work that you've done in the gym.
This, the slow process, I guess, before all the fun begins.
Yeah, I'd say so, but necessary in the game of amateur boxing.
In the ring, centre stage at Ali Pali. This is where it gets real, at any level, by the way.
This is where the magic happens. All the hard work's done in the gym. This is your opportunity with the hundreds, thousands watching to show off, essentially. Show everybody how good you are and to go on and hopefully win the gold medal.
I mean, I think everything we do always tends to go back to talking about your career,
Yeah,
but that's a
obviously.
compliment because you have a lot to talk about. And you had a lot of success at Ali Pali.
Yeah.
You boxed here and you won 2 of your 5 belts as a professional.
Yeah, this is a special place for me. Aside from boxing, I grew up a stone's throw away from Ali Pali, and we used to come here in the park, the ice skating rink. So to one day be top of the bill was very special. Won my first title as a professional here, the Southern Area title, a prestigious title. So that meant a lot to me, that, as far as my career was concerned, because whatever happened at that moment, if I'd have stopped right then, I'd won a title as a professional. But then to win the European title was a very, very special moment for me. Audley Harrison on my undercard.
Nice.
2 former Repton fighters. It was banged out. Loads of Barnet supporters here. That was a special moment, a real magical moment for me. So yeah, lots of fond memories of Ali Pali.
And you talk about, that validation of achieving something, knowing you belong on a stage like this. For you, it was winning that Southern Area title, which you just said. But how does that transcend also into the young guys and girls competing today? Because if you can pick up a gold medal, that must do huge amounts for their confidence.
For me, it's all stepping stones in everything that you do in life, and certainly in boxing, it's that run on the ladder to keep progressing. And to win the Haringey Box Cup is a special moment in all of these fighters' careers. Big things can happen. You can start representing your country. You can go into competitions with your shoulders back, head high, thinking, hold on a minute, I've won the Haringey Box Cup. I can go on to big things here. So this is a special moment, special competition that can lead to big things.
Well, it's interesting what you said there, because Mike Costello, of course, of DAZN, gave me a message when I came here today, and he said, do yourself a favour, Jamie, just don't throw away that belt sheet, because I guarantee when you look at it in 10 years, you're going to be going, you might have watched the best fight card that you could have made in history.
I guarantee you, I can't be sure that we'll see these fight in the pros, but I guarantee you over the next 3 days we see a world champion, a future world champion in one of these rings. That's how good the quality is.
And Eddie Hearn, of course, he watches this, you know, and he's talked about before, I'm not always looking for an Olympic gold medalist. Whenever Matchroom sign an amateur turning over professional and it has that Haringey gold medal winner, that is so important, and that's always at the very top of the press release.
This is proper. This is top quality amateur boxing. This really is. We got New Zealand, clubs from New Zealand here, Canada, Ireland, you know, some of the best that Great Britain has to offer. This is a serious competition. If you come through and win the gold medal here, you're a serious fighter and you have a great opportunity to really push on in the sport of boxing.
Well, me and Darren used to think we were quite good, but how about this for a proper boxing double act? Ken Marsh and Jerry Wilmot, who of course also the organisers of the Haringey Box Cup. Once we get to this point, gents, is there an element of relief after all the planning that goes into this great tournament?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. It takes all year round to get us to where we are. We're just so enthused that we're moving up non-stop with it. DAZN, good on you, you're here again. You've now got 4 fully liveried rings and your footprint is incredible. And for us, that's made such a difference. It's really, you know, put us on the map in a different way and we can really push forward with this now.
Does it get any easier?
No, it never gets any easier, unfortunately. But I mean, luckily we're at the bit now where boxers are all weighed in. There's 350 so far weighed in. There's still a few more left to go. Hopefully in another half hour, 40 minutes, we'll know exactly how many people are going to be here. Then we know what we've got lined up for the next 3 days. I think it's been terrific. If you only got to look around the hall, I mean, the whole thing now, because all the rings are the same, all liveried nice, it makes a very professional atmosphere. And all the boxers, when they walk in now, it's something, they see it as something really special.
It's been a long old slog for us, but we have one, you know, goal really is for the young girls and boys to be able to come out and perform in the way that they do.
So you must be proud when you look at the likes of Katie Taylor, Anthony Joshua, who have competed in this event, go on and done what they've done, knowing that you played a small part in their career.
This event now is something all up and coming boxers, especially the ones who are looking at turning pro, looking to box for their country, looking to go to the Olympics. It's a big stepping stone for them now, and it's something they look forward to competing in. And they think if they can win this, it gives them a big boost for their future career.
And talking about playing a small part, one thing that's happened since we obviously did this last year is Anthony Joshua boxed Otto Wallin, I believe, in a final here in 2010. And of course they shared the ring in Saudi. That's incredible, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. I mean, when you see them after 10, 12 years difference, how they've both improved and what they've come on to, and their careers from then, it's really good to see.
Last year you talked about potential threats and potential dangers of the competition. What's the mindset now looking forward?
So now we're looking to obviously push it on. There's a lot of talk about in the boxing world with the boxers being available to come to something like this, and we get a lot pull out because they're pulled from pillar and post. But I think with something as synonymous as this, it's not difficult. Application opened on April the 1st and we closed it 2.5 hours later with about 650 applicants. You know, it's just bonkers. So the thirst is there still, the appetite's there, but we've got to still deliver to this level so that they want to come.
And you've got nations from all over. Am I right in thinking Canada, New Zealand?
Yeah, Canada and New Zealand, Iceland, a lot of the Norwegian countries, Germany, France.
The Irish teams are incredible.
Yeah.
I think this year you could be looking at them taking it back to Ireland, the Cup.
That's the thing, they're all proud to be the winner of the Haringey Box Cup. That's got to say an awful lot for a club like Repton and all of these. The nations that are turning up here, they want to win it.
And you can see them when they come in, they're all getting their cards and getting ready to weigh, etc. There's a bit of banter's going on already, and you know the boxing world and the way they all behave, but it's great to see them all, the camaraderie together, and ultimately, of course they want to win. They want to walk out with a Box Cup gold medal, because that's something they'll have forever.
And the thing is about this competition now, it's at a standard where only really elite boxers enter.
Yeah.
You're going to be fighting boxers that you wouldn't normally meet on a club show unless you're boxing internationally. So now you turn up here, you could be boxing 2 internationals in a semi and a final, and if most likely a quarter-final as well, you just don't know.
Ken and Jerry, hope all goes well.
Thanks,
this
guys.
Weekend. Congratulations once again. 2 great characters. Also, of course, a pivotal role in the magic of the Haringey Box Cup. And me and Darren have got a lot of work to do if we want to be as good a double act as these two in the years to come.
got to eat a bit more food, haven't I?
Well, we're only speaking to the very important people here this weekend, and we've got two more very important people here with us right now, Brian and Terry. Great to see you guys. You were just saying there, Terry, that you had a trip to Sweden and you came back with an acorn of an idea that you just described it. What can you tell us about that and how it's turned into this 16 years later?
Well, a lot of things kind of start off really with a little bit of luck, I'll be honest. So we went to Sweden, we took a team of 10 people to a tournament called the DAZN tournament. We happened to take the borough commander with us that year. And he really presented the idea, and I was filming and doing other things at the tournament, and Brian was in the corner, and he just said, would we be able to do this? And we kind of went, yeah, but had no idea how to do it at all, to be honest. We just bluffed it. So when we came back, we had to put our thinking hats on. So we started off doing the draw just using a deck of cards. Pick a card. It was literally like that. And now we've got this whole sort of really advanced electronic system.
With all the years that you've done it, it's like clockwork now.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah. Well,
Something like
Yeah.
like I say,
it
we've got Jab linked, the guys who do the electronic stuff. So, yeah, it just takes all the stress away from us. But yeah.
Jay, did you know Brian refereed me and my brother in the amateurs?
Really?
And the man, and I said this last time, he has not aged. He has not. You have not aged, mate. I look terrible.
Is he aged, Brian?
He looks older than me now.
I probably judged you, you know that as well though, because we are together. I probably judged you.
What was Brian like as a ref?
Firm but fair.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's the best way to be, I'd say.
Yeah.
So you guys are husband and wife as well?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. So all in this together. It's very much a family affair. But tell us about the role in the tournament for you guys then. How does today look?
Today is a stress day, isn't it, really? So once we kind of get the way in, the draw
The first
done,
bell.
and then the boxing starts, we can relax because it'll just fall into place for us. There will be a few little hiccups here and there, but it's nothing we can't get over. So if we've been here from 7:30 this morning and done the hard graft, and then at 4 o'clock, once the boxing starts, it's like, we can relax now, because it'll just be, they boxed, there's a winner, they go on to that one tomorrow, and it takes, it just sort of got his own way of evolving through.
Do you sometimes look at it and think, oh, blimey, he's fighting him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I look at my boxes
Sometimes
first.
I was scrolling through
as well,
when you
yeah.
came over, and I was like, oh, that's a really good bout.
For sure, there is absolutely no doubt that during the next 3 days, there is a potential superstar.
Oh,
here,
there
right?
will be, yeah. There's
Yeah.
a few, Look out for likes of Leighton Birchall. He's a very good kid. You probably saw him
Character.
last
Last year, I mean, everyone was around
Yeah.
his ring. It was a joke.
What are the awards up for grabs as individuals, as teams, and how does it all work?
Right, you got best male youth, best male senior, best female youth, best female senior, best club, and best team. So a team will be like Yorkshire will have a select of different boxers from Yorkshire. So there'll be a team. Best club, Repton have won it a couple of times. I think Repton might have won it 3
Good
times.
foreign opposition
Yeah,
in
I
there
can
this
see it. I
year.
can see him 3 times on
3
there.
times,
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
No
so,
bias things
yeah,
now here.
yeah. I wonder why you'd say that. Yeah.
One thing as well with the bouts and we go around, Brian and I, to try and see as well which are the bouts, because you want the person who wins the belts to have had a quality opponent in front of them as well. So it's about, what did they have for us to make that decision? And if they were, fairly easy, mediocre kind of bouts, you'd think, well, is that a worthy belt winner for that group? So we are kind of keeping an eye open
Or
for it.
if they cause an upset,
Yeah.
an underdog comes through, one
Yeah.
you didn't expect to come through and he's beaten 2 good kids, for example,
Yeah.
then we'll
And you'd
look at
like to
them.
think they had the quarter-final, semi-final and final, that they were really tested, because like you say, they might be the next future champions going through. So,
Well, like you
it
say,
should-
Katie Taylor in 2010, I believe she won best
That's right.
female boxer, and
Yeah.
AJ a 2-time.
But she had a
cup
really
winner as
hard
well.
bout with
Ingrid Egner.
from Norway.
Mm.
It was a really good bout. So, it wasn't a unanimous win.
Yeah.
And that bout changed loads of people's minds about women's boxing, because we were not at that standard.
Yeah.
And they came over and they were like,
And I remember
Wow.
everyone stopping, doing what they were doing. I remember
they
it
went
was in that
over.
ring over there, and everybody walked towards that ring to watch the bout. It was epic,
Yeah.
unbelievable.
She's done all right since.
Yeah.
She's done okay. Yeah,
Too
done
bad.
okay.
She actually says the Haringey Box Cup. She actually thanked you guys.
Oh, did she?
She said you're
Oh.
completely
Oh, that's nice.
to
That's
thank
good.
for all of her achievements. Just finally then, guys, how proud is it? We keep talking about when can you sit back and be proud of yourselves. How proud are you also of when you see the youngsters lifting that cup above their head? Because that's a moment they'll never, ever
It is.
forget.
It's emotional. I get a bit teary some years, but, you know, I do get a bit emotional at the end. That it's all over for another year. But, yeah, we love it. It's fantastic. We love it.
Brilliant. We can't wait. Well, now we've met the people who make the tournament happen, let's get to know some of the competitors as well. Leighton Birchall, good to see you again. A familiar face from last year. You scooped the gold medal at 54 kilo. You're back at 57 this year. What is the magic? Tell us what it's like to fight here in the Haringey Box Cup at Ali Palace.
Yeah, it's massive. It's one of the biggest tournaments in Europe, isn't it? Especially being a Box Cup now. It's been backed by the DAZN, and back in the DAZN boy, ain't I?
Yeah, backing on to that question as well, you've represented your country numerous times. This is special though, right? This is just as important to you as those events when you're travelling for England.
Every fight's massive, really, when you're as an international amateur like me, an elite. But to box for your club here, it's like massive. Do you know what I mean? It's so much different. It's so much different boxing for your club, and obviously it's an honour to represent your country. But yeah, I'm coming for gold and smash everybody.
Some talented fighters here. Do you know who's in the draw yet for your weight?
Yeah, there's a few national champions, and there's a German and a Welsh kid, I think. But no matter who it was, they're going to get dealt with and they're going to get smashed.
You love this, didn't you? This is your everything boxing.
Yeah, I live and breathe it, man. Every morning, every night, I live and breathe it. If I'm not in the gym training, I'm watching it. If I'm not boxing, when I'm getting ready, I'm watching it.
What is the dream for you also, though, Leighton, turning professional? Where do you see the name Leighton Birchall in the bright lights in the years to come?
At the top. Forget about Anthony Joshua, Katie Taylor. I'm here now. Forget about them. I'm here. Trust me.
Male youth class up to 51 kilograms. Good shot, good shot! Lad, back on that jab! 1 minute down, lads! 1 minute down! Go, the winner and semi-finalist in the blue corner, Leighton Birchall.
Yeah, good second round stoppage win over a three-time national champion from England. But yeah, just never got out of first gear. Wait till I get my second gear tomorrow. I've had a hard couple of last months, so good to come back, and the Mac is back.
Talks the talk and walks the walk. Leighton Birchall cruised through his quarter-final and semi-final bouts to book his place in Sunday's final. Well, we're here now with Nancy Shepherd of Kent Gloves, last year's gold medal winner here, of course, at Haringey at 54 kilos. Nancy, welcome back. How does it feel to be back? And now you're here in the ring. This is when it all starts to get a little bit real, isn't it?
Yeah, it was really good winning last year, so I'm back to win again this year. We've got a good few girls in my category, but we've come here to win.
Nancy, tell us a little bit about your career so far, how many fights you've had, what you've won.
I've had 41 fights, I've won 32, I've won 4 national titles, and I've won a lot of box cups.
Cut, that'll do. You listed your great achievements already, but what does the Haringey Box Cup mean to you?
It gives me a better name for my amateur career, so when I win it for the second time, it will give me even a better name.
The money question, obviously, full focus on this weekend,
Yeah.
but what about yourself, Nancy? What's the dream?
To beat Kate Taylor and take the titles off her.
You heard it here first. Best of luck this weekend.
Thank you. It was a good fight, a very tough fight. Had a pressure fighter, which I'm not used to because a lot of girls don't pressure, they usually box. I'm a southpaw counter puncher. Obviously, as she come in, I knew what she was going to do, rush in. So every time she come in, knew what sort of shots to throw and what to work off like as she come in. So it worked every time. I'm happy that with anyone that gets put in front of me, anyone that boxes with me, So it's good. Glad to be on to the finals.
Well, they say this game is in your DNA, that boxing runs through your blood. Toby Lowell here, of course, younger brother of former British cruiserweight champion Mikhail Lowell, competing for his second time here at the Haringey Box Cup. Toby, great to see you, but you're back with a vengeance this year. Tell us why that is.
Great to see you too, Jamie. Yeah, definitely. My first amateur season, I was undefeated until I got to the Haringey. Took my first loss in the finals. Since then, I won the National Development title. After winning the National Development title, I joined the British Army, and now I'm representing the British Army boxing team and looking to win it this year.
What would it mean to you to win this?
Most definitely. It would mean a lot to me. It is a prestigious title, big feather in my cap, but ultimately it's about the experience and facing different styles, boxing different styles, and just pushing towards the end goal and just getting the bouts under my belt.
What a time to be a young heavyweight. You must be thrilled knowing that if you keep progressing, you keep learning, that the future could be very bright for you.
Most definitely. You know, a big part of boxing is activity, and you can see now in the professional game that there's lots of activity, especially what's happening in the heavyweight division in Saudi. People are fighting regularly, so it is a great time. As you said, there's so many people coming through the ranks, and I'm looking to establish myself and become one of those names.
What do you do to keep yourself calm now then? You've got about, what, 2.5, 3 hours until your opening bout?
So to keep calm, it's mainly just my mindset. It's mainly just knowing that I followed the same routine all throughout camp. You know, I've done the same thing at the same time, eating the same meals, and that gives me calmness. And win, lose or draw, when I go in that ring, I give it everything. It's amateur boxing. I'm thinking 3-4 years in time. I'm not thinking about the now. This is not the be all and end all of Toby Sam Lowell. This is just a stepping stone, experience.
By way of a unanimous points decision, your winner in the red corner, Toby Lowell.
I think that was good to get the ball rolling so we can build on this tomorrow. So tomorrow we're fighting another lefty, a former club mate of mine, last year's winner. We sparred, so we know each other. Everyone loves two heavyweights, but two heavyweights who are lefties, it's going to be a good one. It was a good fight. My team thought I was winning the fight. I got caught with a shot, went down, and the ref called it there. I feel there's a lot of pressure on him to get the victory, and fair play to him, he did. So I need that one back, and there's already a storyline. There's jeopardy on the line, so I'm looking forward to fighting him again and trying myself, you know?
I'll tell you what, there was a lot of emotion behind that fight. Like, I don't like or dislike any of my opponents, but I have a lot of respect for Toby. No one knew, but like, if it wasn't for Toby joining Finchley, I wouldn't have carried on boxing. Honestly, I was down and out, knee surgery. I'm meant to be the elite boxer in my class. He comes in, he takes over, and respect to Toby. Toby won everything. No one wants to fight Toby, but it lit a fire in my belly. We've always sparred. I think he's 3-0 against Finchley fighters. So I said today, I gotta do it, man.
With that semi-final result, Toby would have to wait until next year for a shot at Haringey Box Cup gold, as Jesse Olupitan moved on to the final. Now, as we've been saying all day so far, fighters and teams come from all over the world to compete in the Haringey Box Cup. We've got Jeff with us now. Jeff, tell us where you have come from for this weekend's competition.
Auckland, New Zealand.
Okay, I've got so many questions about that. When did you come over and how did you hear about the Haringey Box Cup?
We came over on Thursday, about 8 days ago. Heard about the Haringey Cup through one of our boxers' grandfathers. He's a current professional coach over here. And he'd been over at our gym in Auckland, and we suggested, well, we'd like to come over. And he suggested the Haringey Box Cup, and had to think about it, had a look online, looked pretty good, so made it happen.
How many fighters do you have down your club? And how did you whittle it down to the team that you've got?
15. And I've brought over 5 youth and 1 lady senior. It was a pretty easy process because they're far and away our best youth. Right. And yeah.
They must have been so excited when you told them to come into London.
I don't think they believed me. I don't think they believed me, and I don't think their parents believed me. But I know that when I get an idea in my head, I can make it happen. I've done that in the past. And it was a process of steps, many steps. And then finally, things started to happen, airfares started to get bought, and we're here.
We talk about airfares starting to get bought. It's not cheap,
No,
I imagine, for a ticket from Auckland, New Zealand, over here to London. How did you go about, was there funds raised, or how did you go about bringing the team over?
Bit of fundraising. I ran a tournament in March. I wanted to get the guys fighting regularly March, April, May, right up until our big tournament, which was on the 1st of June, and we left on the 5th of June. So I wanted my guys to be a little bit battle-hardened before they came over here and took on you English.
Well, tell us about the team of 6. Who have you got competing?
Okay, I've got a young Irish boy, Finbar. He's first up today. Finbar O'Sullivan. He's a good kid, New Zealand champion, Oceania champion, 54 kg. Following him, I've got a guy, Devonte. He's representing Samoa. He's a youth champ there. He's on today. I've got a boy, Tavita. I've got a world-ranked boxer, Celine, at 81 plus female. So I took her we went to India last year to the IBA Women's Champs, and she made the quarterfinals.
Wow.
So, I've got, who else have I got? I've got a 92 plus youth. And
Strong team.
Yeah, strong team. And one other 71 plus boy. Yeah, four New Zealand champions, a Samoan champion, and another boy who's in the top 3.
Jeff, how long is how strong rather is the self-belief that you've not come over here to make the numbers up, that you're going to go back with some medals around your necks?
Look, I don't know what's going to happen. I've got confidence in my team, but I've never boxed over here in England. We're here to do the best we can.
How is the amateur boxing scene over in New Zealand?
Man, there's barely 1,000 registered amateur boxers. Really? There might be 100 clubs. So it's pretty much a fringe sport. In my view, I can't really rely on New Zealand boxing to develop my boxers, so I thought I'd try and do it myself.
Beautiful. Come on, Zachariah, that's it. You got it. Beautiful, Zachariah. There we go.
The winner in the blue corner, Devonte Vanessier.
We're going okay. 2 losses and a win at the end, which was good. Celine is the final fight of the evening. She's against the English champion, and I fancy her chances.
The long journey was well worth it for the New Zealand-based boxers. Celine Lilo's semi-final win gave her a chance at gold on Sunday. Well, we're with Terry now, who's literally just got out of the ring on the opening day here at the Haringey Box Cup. How would you assess your performance? Are you happy with what we've just seen on the opening day?
Yeah, happy with how it went. I think it was a dominant performance, controlled the first 2 rounds. Last round, he kind of had to have a go and he kind of burned himself out and then stopped him in the last round. So happy, good day's work.
And I've got to ask you, talk about a good day's work. What about a good few years' work for yourself? Because talk to us about the relationship you have with the Haringey Box Cup.
Yeah, this is 4th time boxing it. I've won it the past 3 times, 3 different weights, 60, 64, 71. So hoping to make it 4 on the bounce. Yeah, I'll launch something off this, back of this maybe, hopefully.
How strong is the self-belief for you, Terry, heading into the tournament this year?
Yeah, very strong. I've had a good past couple of weeks. I've been in 3 box cups in the past 9 weeks. I've won all 3, so it's going well, and it's just another step on the journey.
How long have you been coming to the Haringey Box Cup? I know it's quite a big tournament. Back home in Ireland, there's a lot of clubs here. Every time we come here, there is bundles of clubs from Ireland here. It's a big feature, right?
5 times we've done it, 2017, 18, 19. I think it stopped 2021, then 22, yeah, so I had 5 or 6 years.
Many medals?
Yeah, we had a couple. Well, I had 4 one year. We were one of the best. DCU won. Paul Newman was pro now. Jenny Lahan, who just qualified for the Olympics there last week. She goes to the Paris Olympics. She won. Phelan Rail was beaten in the final 3 times. And who else won that year? And yourself, yeah. So we had 3 winners and 1 finalist. And if you notice, the lad on the poster outside for the last 3 years is out at the club.
Oh, was he really?
I robbed the poster off the wall out there.
I would be saying that on
yeah.
sort of character. Cut that bit. And with the action well underway, we caught up with the man behind DAZN's support for the Haringey Box Cup. Well, we're joined now, of course, by Marketing Vice President at DAZN, Mr. Alfie Sharman in the house. Alfie, we're back again. I guess the first question is, why?
Last year was such a success. The principle remains the same as it did last year of why we're doing it. You know, grassroots sport. This is a formidable tournament and has been for a very long time. And we had, I was here a year ago saying to Darren and Ade and everybody here that we're committed to it. So it was a massive success. So yeah, it's great to be back.
All the rings covered this time.
Yes.
We've got DAZN everywhere. There was one last time. You must be proud though, weren't it, for DAZN and what opportunity this gives all the fighters. It's a great moment.
It is, and as you say, it's dressed brilliantly. It looked fantastic last year and even better this year, which is, shows investment and development from everybody involved, which is fundamentally crucial for grassroots sport across the board, certainly amateur boxing. And yeah, it looks brilliant. We get plenty of beautiful pan shots today, but really happy.
Incredible to think as well, we could have a potential world champion, superstar, fighting here and potentially one day on DAZN in the future as a professional.
That's the dream. That's the dream. I feel it from being here, right? I said it last year, and I spent a lot of time here last year watching the fights. And, it sounds very Hollywood, but you can see the hunger in the eyes. You obviously had it, Darren. Yourself, you experienced it. You can see it in a lot of people. I've no doubt that there are future stars in this room, and it's a privilege. It's a privilege to be amongst it, right?
Well, it's Sunday, and that also means one thing. It's Haringey Box Cup finals day here in the Alexandra Palace sunshine. 64 bouts to take place throughout the day to decide all the winners.
Who's going to take home the gold? Let's watch some boxing.
Get one. Well, joining us now, senior finalist at 75 kilos, representing Finchley, of course, Patricia and Barter. Patricia, you've been here before, looking to win it for the 3rd time here, the Haringey Box Cup. You won it at 70, this is your 2nd competition at 75 kilo. You're fighting in a few hours. Just give us a little insight on what's going through your mind right now.
Just looking forward to it. Want to put on a show and just get the job done. I want to show what my skills like, and just give everyone a good show.
Good prep coming into this fight. You boxed yesterday. Happy with your performance?
Not really. It was a 3-2 split, and my heart almost dropped because it was a fight that should have been an easy win, and maybe I just went in there a bit too relaxed. So today, I just want to show my coaches and everyone, don't worry, it's all good, and I think I've got something to prove in this fight.
And in terms of who you're facing, Patricia, what do you know and how aware are you of the challenge in front of you today?
She's from Ireland. We boxed her, I boxed her last year, the fight before the final. So I'm aware of her. She's quite long and rangy. You've got similar styles. I did get the win, but I'm sure she's going to come today with everything. So I'm prepared for what she's got.
Final predictions.
Hey, predictions. You never know. There might be a stoppage in there. Oh. I'm feeling like I've got a lot to prove as of yesterday's performance. So, my coach is looking at me saying, Patricia, come on now. You never know. I never look for a stoppage, but maybe a stoppage or maybe a unanimous. I don't mind, just as long as I've got the win.
She underperformed last time out. This time, I expect her to start sharp, get behind the jab, and show us a bit more what she's about. So busy, honestly. She was like this last year. She does not stop throwing punches.
Really light on her feet.
Oh. Good right hands. Standing count. She said the stoppage, didn't she?
When she puts them together, she's having a lot of success.
Yeah.
Say, Darren, we're about 30 seconds away from Patricia and Barter becoming a 3-time Haringey Box Cup winner here.
Not far off now, still ploughing forward.
I think it's a foregone conclusion, and it is.
3-time winner. Same as you, Nina.
Same as you. Obviously, you've gone on, Nina, to become a world champion. How important are successes in tournaments like this, in just building the foundations and building the confidence for when you do turn pro?
Yeah, it's about getting the experience. I moved fast in my pro career because I've got so much amateur experience, so that's what it's about. It's about building your experience, building your skills, if you do eventually want to turn pro.
Let's get a word with a winner, eh?
Patricia, 3-time Haringey Box Cup winner. How would you put into words what this moment means to you right now?
Absolutely brilliant. No, I feel really good. You know, I was really confident going in and just wanted to deliver the goods today. Yesterday, won by 3-2 split and it wasn't good enough. So today I had to show who I am and just go out there and box. So yeah, happy.
You predicted a stoppage. You almost got it.
You nearly forced it.
I didn't even know. Yeah, just worked on the body shots in this fight and they were successful. Gave her a standing count in the first round, but didn't get there, but it was a good unanimous win, so I'm happy with that.
After Patricia's win, it was the turn of fellow Finchley fighter Jessie Alupatan to claim some more hardware for the London club with an emphatic stoppage win. Next up was Ireland's Terry McKenzie in familiar territory as he entered the ring for a Haringey Box Cup final. 3-time winner, looking to make it 4 here. But he's in with an opponent here who's won his 2 bouts by stoppage en route to the final. I think this is going to be a really, really explosive fight, and it's got off and running straight away.
2 big punches here, 2 fighters who are extremely confident. Wow. Oh, lovely work from Terry there on the back foot. Just walks on to the shot, Samet there. What a fight.
This is brilliant. What a fight. Well done to both.
Well done, lads.
4-time champion Terry McKenzie.
What an achievement. What an achievement.
It's kind of hard to put into words, you know, it's a lot of effort, a lot of work. You know, big credit to my coaches, you know, they've put a lot of work in me over the years and thankful to them, and you know, 4 wins is just kind of the fruits of the labour.
Darren, you were loving that from ringside.
That was incredible. That was what amateur boxing was all about.
Nancy Shepherd was in fine form on Sunday, taking her 2nd gold in style.
For 2024 in the blue corner.
Well, Nancy Shepherd is with us. Nancy, 2-time Haringey Box Cup winner. How does that feel and how does that sound for you right now?
Over the moon. I'm happy with my performances. Obviously there's a lot to improve on, but glad I got the job done. 2 unanimous wins, so couldn't be happier.
Celine Lilo was back in front of her raucous support as she looked to take Haringey gold back to New Zealand. This would be massive. I mean, for Jeff as well, for all the team.
The story, that gold medal wrapped around her neck, going back to New Zealand, what a story, lovely left hand.
The support in here is incredible.
The will to win that is on display, you know, it is incredible. You want no regrets, you want to hear that final bell knowing you gave it everything. Empty the tank, let it all go. Who wants that gold medal the most? What a fight, what a fight.
Brilliant scenes. I love it. Oh, it's fantastic.
Lots of smiles going home to New Zealand, Jamie.
A rowdy flight home to Auckland, I think. Well, Celine and Jeff and the team came all the way from South Auckland in New Zealand. Celine going home with a gold medal. Celine, congratulations. How would you sum up the emotions in front of all your friends and your family here as well?
I don't know what to say. There's a lot of emotions going through. I came here with one goal and was to take home gold.
In terms of moments so far, is this the greatest moment you've had in an amateur ring?
Yeah, most likely yes, it is. Not just for the win, but like having my family here as well. They've travelled really far. And also my coach has put a lot of work into me and my team as well. Yeah, well, it's good.
You come from the other side of the world, and that was the loudest I think
taken
we've
over.
seen.
Yeah, look, that's Celine. She's got a great family support. They follow her everywhere. We went to India last year and there were 40 of them at the airport. We only were away for 2 weeks.
What does that mean, firstly, for you as a coach? We know what it means for Celine, but for you as a coach and what that does for your gym and potentially moving back to New Zealand, what it does for boxing back home?
Yeah, a couple of big scalps for Celine. We achieved our goal. I hope we can go onwards and upwards. I hope we can get a bit of support back home. We could really do with that. But we're just going to enjoy the moment, man. It's fantastic.
With the day almost over, all eyes turned to Ring B as Leighton Birchall took centre stage.
He has everything in his locker. Future superstar. He's skillful. I mean, the speed of hand and feet is ridiculous. His boxing know-how is levels above where it probably should be, and that's saying something. I mean, the power as well starting to develop. A special talent.
Fast start. Oh, what a shot. I'll tell you what, they're both enjoying themselves in here. Bit of showboating coming from both sides.
It is. We can showboat the better, because I tell you what, they can both fight. This is a Leighton Birchall you prefer when he's coming forward. No messing about, just getting down to business.
For a youth, he has that man strength. He's explosive, he's good head movement. His hands are a little bit low, but that's probably the opponent can't see the punches coming when he slips and punches.
Leighton, two-time. How does that feel and how does that sound?
Yeah, good 3 wins over the last week and good to get back to winning ways and show everyone who's the man is.
You were disappointed with the split, the 4-1 split?
Yeah, I don't do splits.
How far do you believe you can go?
I won't be in the game if I didn't think I could go to the top and stay there, so.
All right, I've got a crystal ball. I've got a crystal ball, right?
It's just an
Where are
invisible
you
crystal ball.
in 10 years? Name what you've won in 10 years' time.
Well, in 3 years I'll be in a DAZN ring. Go on, Darren.
I hope so.
Eddie Hearn will love the sound of that, by the way.
In 10 years I'll be world champion. No cap.
It was another spectacular weekend at the Haringey Box Cup. After the medals had been decided in the ring, all that was left to do was award the coveted belts to the best fighters and the cup for the best club.
First, the award for the best female youth of the tournament. Tia Elton. Well done, Tia. Congratulations.
It was about the whole experience of boxing here at the Haringey Box Cup.
I had the semi-finals and a finals, and I stopped the girl in the semi-finals first round, and then I stopped a 2-time European champion today in the 3rd round. So,
how do you plan on celebrating your win?
probably just go home, get some food, and go back to sleep. I'm tired.
Next up, ladies and gents, we've got the Best Male Youth Award, and that award goes to Border City's John Joe Kerrigan. Congratulations, John Joe. Hopefully he's still here. Here he is. John won 3 times this weekend, 2 stoppages, and a verdict unanimously.
Everyone's talking about you, John Joe, at the minute. How does that make you feel that people are really picking you out as a next superstar?
It means like you're doing something good, you know what I mean? You're not training for nothing, you know what I mean? You're actually training for something. Instead of like going to the gym every week or another week, now, you know what I mean? hopefully on a big stage soon.
Award number 3, this time it's the best female senior boxer of the tournament. And that award, ladies and gents, goes to Yorkshire Boxing's Beth Walsh. Congratulations, Beth Walsh, best female senior boxer.
Listen, you're boxing tournaments all over, but what makes this one at Alexandra Palace in the Great Hall, the Haringey Box Cup, a special one?
I think boxing all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and giving good performance every single day, and then getting the titles good, and then this one as well.
The best senior male boxer award. There was plenty of people in the mix for that award, but that award goes to a man who's flown halfway around the world from the corner of Canada boxing team, Kiyomo Ali Al-Aldina.
Kiyomo, congratulations. As the MC just said there, you come all the way from Canada. When you arrived here, what was the expectation for yourself?
Just expecting some good opponents, good experience, just having fun, man, experiencing new things. And yeah, just fighting and getting better, that's it. And coming for the victory, of course.
There was, though, just one last surprise for the weekend as the Haringey Box Cup was shared between 2 clubs for the first time.
The 2 clubs winning the Best Club Award for the Haringey Box Cup 2024. Congratulations. They've done it again. Finchley ABC and Stockbridge. 3 golds each. 3 golds to Finchley, 3 golds to Stockbridge. Congratulations.
Well, that's a wrap, Darren, from Alexandra Palace, and safe to say I enjoyed every minute of that.
That was special. That was grassroots boxing at its finest. It doesn't disappoint, this competition. I was in awe of what I witnessed over the last 3 days.
It's one thing to win a gold medal, and that's an incredible achievement in itself, but for the 4 fighters to pick up the individual belts, that must be special.
Well, belts, the word you said there. As a kid that big, that's all I wanted, a belt. And when you win the Best Boxer Award, that's what you get, and you can see the smiles on their faces. It means the world to them.
And we talked about the quality of the competition, especially in the finals here on this Sunday. Stockbridge and Finchley sharing the cup this time around.
Yeah, and they were the standout clubs, I must say. Some real talented fighters under their stables. It's down to the rest of the clubs next year to battle it out.
Well, from myself, Jamie Ward, from Darren Barker, join us next year from Alexandra Palace for more drama, more memories and more magic of the Haringey Box Cup.